Hanahaki, Katsuki Bako, reader or listener, Soulmate AU. Written by divas_of_Gunham. Link in the description below, written on Wattpad. You had never seen the red string that was supposed to connect you and your soulmate. They might have died in birth, but you would never know, of course. At first it really upset you. All of your friends would talk about the mysterious string that you couldn't see. You remember the conversation with your primary teacher so clearly, like it was yesterday. The way their face dropped. Afterwards, your teacher called your partner, who treated you like royalty, but you still didn't really understand what it meant when you were little. Now you were in your teens, and there was still no sign of it. You knew what it meant now. Your soulmate, they are dead. You learned to lie to people about it being they're not wanting their pity, but listening to them talking about their soulmates, like they were the best person ever, really confused you the most of the time. They have never met this person, so how would they know what they're like? But why do I always think about all of this stuff? I got more important things to worry about. I'm humble to myself. Right now I had to put my mind on UA, external SM, because if I don't, I'll fail. Another dream down to the drain. Wasn't really something you wanted to happen, if you were perfectly honest. You took your seat and started listening to the rules. After the rules were over, you went to the distant area not paying attention to everyone else. You didn't care what they were doing. You needed to focus on yourself. You had to become a hero. It has been your dream since you were a kid, and it wasn't about to miss your chance. Go, go, go! After the sentence, everyone left running, around to try to find and get points. You had already found a few and used your quirk to destroy them. You kept tracking of the points. You crumbled over time in your head. The test finally finished, and you managed to get around 40 points, if your counting was correct. Now it was just waiting game. There was quite a few interesting characters around. A few were hoping wouldn't make it, because they seemed like horrible people to be around. When you got home, you fell straight onto your bed and let your eyes slowly close. The test results had finally come in, and you managed to get around 40 points. Oh, sorry. So, that was not what I was supposed to read. It was finally time for your day at UA, and you were terrified. You had gotten into class with name. Right now, you were stood outside the door. You took a deep breath and opened the door. No one had realized that you had opened the door, since you were too busy looking at two people who looked like they were causing a scene. You shouldn't put your feet on the desk. It's disrespectful to the school and makers of the desk. A guy with blue hair and glasses said to the guy with ashen spiky hair. Well, it was more like he was scolding him. Huh? What the frick are you gonna do about it extra? What great language, you thought. You just went back to the classroom and took a seat, ignoring the noises the two were making. After a while, everyone had arrived, and so did the teacher. You had talked to a few people, but that was only because they talked to you first. At lunch, Vina asked you to sit with her and the Bakugou squad. It's the first day, and people have already managed to get into their friend groups. You had gotten close to Bakugou, even if you could be a bit of a dick at times. Normally, you wouldn't want nothing to do with someone like him, but you two shared something in common. Both of you couldn't see the string, which meant his soulmate trusted too. So you felt a little sympathy for him, because you know how he feels. You didn't know this, but Bakugou had fallen you, and he had fallen hard. Over time he was around you, you would become less aggressive and use less swear words. He loved your voice, your laugh. He loved everything about you. However, he thought there was no way someone like you could like him. So he hid his feelings. I couldn't have been more wrong because you liked him back. You didn't know, but the feeling he had for you was slowly killing him. He refused to have surgery because he was afraid of losing his feelings. He asked for you, but he had no choice now. He didn't want to die. Hey, Bakugou. Huh? He turned his body to face you. Can I walk home with you? He didn't reply, he just made a noise before running away. I'll take it that as a yes. He was hoping you wouldn't follow him. He didn't want you to find out. He was silent all the way, but made a wrong turn, or at least so you thought. Hey, where are you going? He still stayed silent, so you carried on following. You heard him coughing. Damn it. That's the first thing you've heard from him. Are you okay, Bakugou? You saw a red petal fall from his hand. You were shocked. Why hadn't he told you? Would you just frick off? The sudden shouting startled you, and you jumped back. Sorry, but I need to go to the surgery to remove this... Sorry, but I need to go to get surgery to remove this stupid freaking disease. You saw tears from his eyes. He was wrong. You've never seen him cry before. But it's the almighty Bakugou. Wait, Bakugou, have you asked the person if they like you back? No, because there's no point. You never know, unless you try, right? You want me to tell them that bad? Then fine. It's you, damn it. You, a slight pink on your face. I like it too. He smiled as he stood as his eyes widened. When he finally processed what you had said, he grabbed your wrist and pulled you into a kiss. He finally pulled away for air to see a red string connecting the two of you together for a few seconds before it disappeared. Again, meaning you have finally met your soulmate. So, my soulmate was you all along, Bakugou. He turned his head, probably to stop me from seeing him blush. Call me Katsuki. Okay, Katsuki. Do you want to go home now? You joked. Yeah, and you're coming with me. He smirked, whistling, throwing me over his shoulder. He didn't even try to struggle, because he knew there would be no escape. Thank you guys for listening. I'll see you guys next video. Bye!